guys? Happy New Year to everyone watching this video. It was a crazy 2019 in MMA. We've gotten so many great moments, but now it's a new year and there's new fights and new things to look forward to. And we're going to talk about the one that's closest to today. The biggest, probably going to be one of the biggest cards the UFC puts on pay-per-view number-wise the entire year, and it happens January 18th. You got Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone versus the notorious, the returning CONOR McGregor in the main event of a card that doesn't look too crazy, but nonetheless it has CONOR McGregor, so it's going to sell. And looking at the statistics of these two, it's crazy how much these two have accomplished in their UFC careers. CONOR in a tighter period of time, and Cowboy over his duration. It's kind of crazy. CONOR did it all in a couple fights. Cowboy did it over a huge stretch of a long career of multiple wins. And let's go over some of the statistics. We got Cowboy Cerrone. He's like the he's the most in UFC history king. Most knockdowns in UFC histories. Most wins and most finishes in UFC history. He's got 18, almost 20, but 18 post-fight bonuses. It would take hours and hours to read over all the things you could say about Cowboy Cerrone in terms of where he ranks in the lightweight division, in terms of where he ranks all time in any weight division, in terms of all his fights. Over his entire career, it's been so crazy how much Cowboy Cerrone has accomplished. The one thing he hasn't, though, and this is going to go against him in all the conversations in the future, he's never won a world championship. He's gotten so close, but he's never gotten to lay his hands on a world title. And then that's for CONOR McGregor, where it's all a little bit different here. So he's had 11 fights in his UFC career. In the UFC, only 11 fights. And if you think pay-per-view records aren't warranted, listen to some of the things that he's accomplished throughout his 11 fights in the UFC. In 11 fights, 9 of them have produced post-fight bonuses. He was the first man, since we all know this now, to hold 2 world titles active at the same time, although never defending either of the world titles. He's 3rd in knockdown percentage among active UFC fighters with at least 5 fights, and he's 7th on the most knockdowns for active fighters of all time. This guy is an absolute stud since inside the cage. Outside the cage, he's a little bit... Oh my goodness, all the stuff that's coming up on him. You got to take a look into it. I'll leave stuff in the description below of what's going on with him outside the cage, but inside the cage, he's a savage. But he hasn't fought since October of 2018, so that'll make the time he steps into the cage against Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone 15 months since the last time he has stepped into the octagon, whereas Cowboy had stepped in 4 months ago against Justin Gaethje, suffering his first-round knockout loss. That's fair enough. So it's kind of crazy all the things we've got going into this fight. CONOR McGregor, the highest pay-per-view sales in UFC history. I think on 4 cards, I think the top 4 UFC selling pay-per-views are all CONOR McGregor. So this guy is a savage. He knows how to sell fights. He does it all the time. Cowboy Cerrone, he's no stranger to fight bonuses. I'm super excited for this fight. I want this video to be what you guys tell me in the comment section below who you have winning the fight. The notorious CONOR McGregor or Cowboy Cerrone. And remember, it's being contested at 170 pounds. So it's not 155. As Dana said, it's a 155-pound fight without either of the fighters cutting weight, obviously. So it's going to be a damn good fight. Maybe I'll do more breakdowns in the future with this one being only 16 sleeps away. I'm so damn excited. You should be so damn excited for the year 2020 again. Happy New Year. Merry whatever you celebrate throughout the Christmas and winter months here in Canada. If you're having summer, good for you. But thank you so much again for watching. Make sure you sub to the channel to follow with us throughout this amazing 2020. And again, thank you for whoever joined us in 2019. But that'll do it for today. Remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell. But that'll do it. Peace out, guys.